So in the previous video, we had completed the explanation up to line number 354. That is page number 126, and now we have to continue from page number 127. That is Shylock's speech. So here, what Shylock says, shall I not have barely my principal? So Shylock said that, will I not have my principal also? That okay, you don't give me double the sum, thrice the sum, but as I am asking for 3,000 ducats, so will I not get that as well? Then Portia said, thou shalt have nothing but the forfeiture, to be so taken at thy peril, Jew. So what Portia said, that you shall not have anything but the penalty only, that as you were asking again and again for the forfeiture, for the penalty, so you will get that only, that you have to take a pound of flesh. Now you have to cut a pound of flesh from merchant's body, to be so taken at thy peril, and that also, that this penalty also you have to take at your own risk. Peril is there, peril means risk. Jew. Then Shylock said, why, then the devil give him good of it. I will stay no longer question. So what Shylock said to Portia, that why means here well, that well, then the devil give him good of it. Okay, 358 number on the other side, you can see, children, what is given, that may the devil take him away. Okay, Portia, because here Shylock got annoyed that he is not given anything, so he said that, well, if you are not ready to give me my sum also, so let devil take him away from here. I will store no longer question, that is, I will not stay here for any more time to question you, that is, to answer you for anything. Then Portia said, tarry, Jew, the law has yet another hold on you. It is enacted in the laws of Venice, if it be proved against an alien, that by direct or indirect attempts he seek the life of any citizen, the party against the which he does contrive shall seize one half his goods, the other half comes to the privy coffer of the state, and the offender's life lies in the mercy of the Duke only, against all the other voice. In which predicament, I say, thou standest, for it appears by manifest proceeding that indirectly and directly too thou hast contrived against the very life of the defendant, and thou hast incurred the danger formerly by me rehearsed. Down therefore, and beg mercy of the Duke. Now, here what Portia says. Portia says, tarry, Jew. Tarry means stop, Jew. As in the previous speech, Shylock said that I am not going to remain here for any more further talk. So Portia said, that is, stop, Jew, here. The law has yet another hold on you. That is, now the law, that is, this Venice law which is there, the law has that legally it has another case on you, another hold on you. That means now the law has another case on you, that it is enacted in the laws of Venice. Now it is enacted means decreed, that it is mentioned in the laws of Venice. Okay, and what is the law? If it be proved against an alien, that is, if it is proved against any foreigner, that is, alien means foreigner means that is outsider. As we know that they all are in Venice. Okay, and Venice is a Venetian place, it's a Venetian country, and there is a Shylock, that Shylock lives there, and Shylock's religion is Jew, that he belongs to Jewish country. So Shylock is a foreigner to this place. Shylock is foreigner to Venice. Okay, so here Portia says, that is, if it is proved against an alien, that is, if it is proved against any foreigner, that by direct or indirect attempts he seek the life of any citizen, that is, directly or indirectly, if any foreigner has tried to take away life of any citizen, that is, if any foreigner has tried to take away life of any Venetian. So as Antonio was Venetian and Shylock was Jew, and Shylock was foreigner at this place, and he has tried to kill Antonio. He has tried to take away life of Antonio. So here Portia tells him about the law, that it is enacted in the laws of Venice, that if any foreigner tries to take away life of any of the citizen, that is of any of the Venetian, then the party against which he does contrive shall seize one half his goods. That is, the party against which he does contrive, that is, party means here you can see it is given 366 number. Party here means person, and contrive means plot, that is, the person against whom he has plot, that is, the person against whom he has tried to take away his life. Okay, the person of whom he has tried to take away his life. So he shall seize one half his goods, that is, that person can seize, that is, that person can take away one half good of that foreigner, and the other half comes to the privy coffer of the state, and the other half of his wealth, other half of the wealth of the foreigner will be the state treasury. Okay, that will be considered as state treasury. So here once again, listen children, it is very important what Portia says, that it is enacted in the laws of Venice that if any foreigner tries to take away life of any citizen, of any Venetian, then one half of the goods of the foreigner will be taken away, or it will be given to the person Venetian, and the other half will become the state's treasury. Okay, then, and the offender's life lies in the mercy of the duke only. And the offender's life, offenders means, that is, the person, one who has made this crime. So here who did the crime? So it is Shylock, who had plotted against Antonio. So his life, that is, Shylock's life, now lies in the hands of duke. That is, if duke wants, then he will he can show mercy on Shylock. If he doesn't want, then he can punish him. Then against all the other voice, that is, against all the other voice, 370 number, you can see that without consideration to what others may say, that is, duke will not listen to any one else. Duke will not listen to other people. So whatever he likes, he will do that. That is, he can show mercy also, and he can punish also to the offender. Then after this, in which predicament I say thou standest. So here Portia says, that is, in which predicament. Predicament means difficult situation. So here Portia says, that is, in that difficult situation I say that you are now. For it appears by manifest proceeding, that is, as it appears that by manifest proceeding, 372 number, that means clear evidence from what has happened. That is, whatever has happened here, so that is the clear evidence that what you have tried to do, that you have tried to seek away life of Venetian, and that indirectly and directly too thou hast contrived against the very life of the defendant. That is, indirectly and directly also you have tried to take away very life of this defendant. Who is defendant here? Antonio. Then, and thou hast incurred the danger formerly by me rehearsed. And here Portia says, and you have incurred, that is, you have become liable to, you have become liable to the danger formerly by me rehearsed. That whatever I have said earlier about the law that is given, or that is mentioned in the, that is decreed in the Venetian law, so now you are in such a danger. Here danger formerly by me rehearsed. Danger means penalty, and formerly by me rehearsed means declared by me earlier, that whatever penalty I have declared earlier, so you are liable for that now, Shylock, because clear evidence has come in front of all of us that you have directly and indirectly tried to take away life of the defendant. Then, down therefore and beg mercy of the Duke. And then Portia says, down therefore, that is, now you kneel down here and you beg mercy from the Duke, because your life now is in the hands of Duke. Now Gratiano said, beg that thou may have leave to hang thyself, and yet thy wealth being forfeit to the state, thou hast not left the value of a cord. Therefore thou must be hanged at the state's charge. Now Gratiano, what he said, that beg, that is now you beg, that is now you pardon, that thou may have leave to hang thyself, that is now you beg, that is that you should be left all over to hang yourself, that is you don't want punishment, and you beg, that is let me hang myself only, and yet thy wealth being forfeit to the state, and yet that is at this moment your wealth is now has been taken to the state, that is as your wealth has been forfeited to by the Venetian state, as your wealth has now become treasure of Venice, so thou hast not left the value of a cord, that is now you don't have that much money also that you can purchase cord also for yourself. Cord means rope, okay, that is rope to hang yourself. So what you do, therefore thou must be hanged at the state's charge, that is therefore you should be hanged at state's expenses. Okay, then after this Duke says that thou shalt see the difference of our spirit. I pardon thee thy life before you ask it. For half thy wealth it is Antonio's, the other half comes to the general state, which humbleness may drive unto a fine. Now what Duke said, Duke, as he was very gentle, he was very generous, so he said that thou shalt see the difference of thy spirit and our spirit, that is now you shall see difference between your spirit, that is your soul, and our soul, that is how much kind we are and what kind of behavior you were having earlier. Now you will see the difference between yours and ours. I pardon thee by thy life, therefore thou ask it, that is before you ask for forgiveness, before you ask for mercy, I forgive you, I pardon you. Pardon means that forgive you. I forgive you before you ask for it. For thy half wealth, that is for your half of your wealth, it is Antonio's now, and the other half comes to general state, and the other half of your wealth comes to general state, that is general state is given, that general use of the state, that your other half is now Venetian property, and which humbleness may drive unto a fine. So he says that which humbleness may drive unto a fine. 386 number, it is given other side, that but if you show humility, this may be reduced to a fine. So Duke here says that one half of your wealth is Antonio's now, that is sure, and the other half which is there, that has become state's treasury. But if you show humbleness, if you show humility, then that can be reduced to a fine. Portia said, "A for the state, not for Antonio." Then Portia said that yes, that can be done, but for the state, that is whatever portion is given to the state, other half, from there it could be reduced to fine, but not for Antonio's share. Then Shylock, nay, take away my life and all, pardon not that. You take my house when you do take the prop that sustain my house, you take my life when you do take the means whereby I live. Then what here Shylock said, that is nay. Nay means no, that is no, don't do that. take my life and all, that is, you take away my life and everything whatever I have. Pardon not that, that is, you don't restore that. You take my house when you do take the prop. And then he says, now he is very much sad, he is crying, and he said that you take my house, that is, you have taken away my house, you have taken my house from me when you do take the prop, that is, when you have taken the pillars of it, that sustained my house, that is, that had held my house. Okay, because here now see what is given, that when we construct a house, so it is its load which is there, it is on the pillars. Okay, so here he means to say, that is, as you are forgiving me, as you are forgiving me, you are showing mercy and you are giving me life, so that is of no use, because you have taken away its means, that is, the means from where I used to earn money and I used to survive. So it is similar to that, that is, you have taken away my house and you have not left the pillar. Okay, same way you have shown mercy on me and given me chance to survive by showing mercy on me, and you have taken away means from where I used to earn the money. Then Portia said, what mercy can you render him, Antonio? Then Portia asked Antonio that what mercy can you render him? That is, what mercy can you show on him, Antonio? Then Gratiano was there. Gratiano said, a halter gratis, nothing else, for God's sake. Then Gratiano said, a halter gratis. A halter gratis means 393 number. You can look other side, children. Halter means hope to hang himself with, and gratis, that is free of charge. So here Gratiano said to Antonio that don't say anything, don't give him anything, don't show any kind of mercy on him, Antonio. Only you give him a halter gratis, that is, only you give him a rope to hang himself free of charge. For God's sake, you do this only. Then Antonio said, so please my lord the Duke and all the court to quit the fine for one half of his goods, I am content. So he will let me have the other half in use to render it upon his death unto the gentleman that lately stole his daughter. Two things provided more, that for this favor he presently become a Christian, the other that he do record a gift here in the court of all he dies possessed unto his son Lorenzo and his daughter. Now very important this speech is, children. Here what Antonio said, so please my lord the Duke and all the court. Okay, 394 number. So please means if it pleases you. Here it is given other side.